as far as relationships.
Problems for who? It wasn't no problem when Waiting to Exhale came out and every black man was casted as a detriment to black relationships. It wasn't no problem when Oprah dropped and drugged black men through the mud and became the highest grossing syndicated black talk show host in all the world. It wasn't no problem when TLC dropped No Scrubs and that shit stayed #1 on the charts for weeks. It wasn't no problem when y'all kicked us out the house and took our children from us and sent us to prison. Talking about we quoting this man like the Bible. We were saying all of this way before he came out. It just so happened that it took a black man in a suit for you to even listen to us. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. If it wasn't him, it was gonna be somebody else. Talking about we was being led by some random man. Newsflash, whoever the man was, you would have labeled him random. It ain't shit. We just want him to leave us alone. Dogs, deadbeats, as far as we concerned, we just giving you what you want. It wasn't no problem when Beyonce said we was replaceable. Y'all was hyping her up like the next female Christ. And we don't need to meet him to be led by him. And oh, by the way, he's not the only leader that we got. He just happened to be the only one that's affecting what y'all took for granted. Now you see your provision and protection dwindling, and now all of a sudden it's a problem. It wasn't a problem when these black men was getting taken for child support. He must be an agent. Or it could be that it's a black man saying the same thing that every black man been saying for about the last 40 to 50 years. Can't none of us be genuine? Because if that's the case, you done already gave up on us and we don't want you no way. How many of y'all met Beyonce? How many of y'all met Cardi B? How many of y'all met Megan Thee Stallion? But it's a problem we ain't meet Kevin. First he had to be gay, now he gotta be an agent. You skipped one, you should have called on the police first. We told you this. Y'all been talking all that for the longest. The moment we put something into action, now it's a problem. Abandonment on a mass level and I'm with it. I guess that's what need to happen before we come back together. You ain't seen the problem yet. This just the beginning of it. What black community? It's a black environment with black women and black children in it. And everybody know he misspoke. And even if he did say black men supposed to be dating each other, what do you care? You've been calling us gay for the longest. And the reason we ignored the shit is because we weren't going down that path no way. Because we still love black women. Unless you tell it it's a problem. Damn right it's crickets. Because masculine heterosexual black men don't pay shit attention that ain't got nothing to do with us. That's your thought. That's what we should have been getting caught up on. I thought we was paying more attention to bigger things, like bringing our families back together. I, for one, am glad that black women finally having problems now. Welcome to the party. At least we back in the same circumstance. I wonder how many years it's gonna take us to get back in the same environment in the same house. Y'all just tried to trap Drake, but let me guess, when it's convenient for you, he ain't even the black man. Nah, you got it messed up, sis. I love you to death, but it's not a problem. Y'all the problem.
Is what we should say when black women drag another black man for standing up.